This is our Trooper Drew signing in here again for another video review. My first video review on YouTube, my other one's just a custom clone update and just an intro video and a review of the game or movie. This week I'm doing a review of an action figure and a video game because, as everyone knows, I'll just start off with the first review. Modern Warfare 2 came out Tuesday. Big release for video gamers. Sold millions of copies. Our line at Walmart was a good 30 plus, and I have a small town Walmart, so that was really good seeing people out there at the store. Most of them were high schoolers though, so they don't really count because they weren't able to buy it. But gotta say, this right here is probably one of the best games I have played this year to date. Outbeats ODST completely. It doesn't mean ODST is a bad game. This is just better than ODST. First up, the story mode is what I played first. I actually did buy it for the story. The multiplayer is still a fun thing to do with my friends. I'm not into it that much. I bought it for the stories. I love the Call of Duty 4 story, even though it's kind of like a Michael Bay-ish type thing. I love Michael Bay films. The story is great. Cliffhanger ending, which you want to get another Modern Warfare. It's going to sell thousands more copies, hundreds of millions. Short, it's like 6 hours. I got it at midnight, got home around 1 after grocery shopping at the store. I was already at Walmart, and took up to about 7 or 8 the next day to play. I played for like 36 hours before actually going to bed. That explains how much awesome this game is. Then, aside from the main story, there's a Spec Ops mode where you and a buddy get a team up to do activities. One was that I was just doing today. We were bomb squad troopers. We were defusing bombs, and that was fun. And then one is he was in the AC gunner, and I was on the ground. And then the next one, I was in a helicopter, and he was on the ground. Fun game. Game of the year for me. Probably nothing else is coming out this holiday season that really interests me. Maybe DJ Hero. I'll probably pick up DJ Hero later on down the road if I actually get another game. Maybe Assassin's Creed 2. I'll go hassle someone on for that because I really didn't care for the first one. But back to Modern Warfare 2. The multiplayer aspect, they've outdone War at War and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This is just, the multiplayer is just, it's so hard to explain how in-depth it is now. There's new perks. People have titles and emblems to them now that they can unlock by just playing. I got one today called The Living Flesh or Fresh or whatever, and that was the detail they go to them are sweet. And they're like one of the logos is like Betsy from the Call of Duty Gears of War truck, which was awesome. That's mine right now because it reminds me of Betsy from Gears of War. Anyway, if you have an Xbox, PS3, or PC that can handle this, definitely pick it up. No real gripes. Maybe just one gripe. The voice of Commander Foy or something. Foyle or whatever. And the campaign is the guy that does the voice for the Arbiter, Julius from Saints Row, the guy from Mass Effect, the guy from Chronicles Riddick and Pitch Black. So when I hear his voice in a video game, I know it's like a bigger budget video game. But it's just kind of like, that makes him doesn't seem like a realistic person because like it's that guy's voice. And at least they could have done was give his character that model of face, kind of like one like his instead of like it was just kind of just washed over. Other than that, great game. Definitely worth checking out if you got an Xbox. But my first figure review, finally found another one to open. And that would be General Grievous from the Clone Wars. There's a good close-up of him. As you can tell from the close-up, this figure has no articulation at all. This is probably the worst figure from the Clone Wars line to date. I wish I didn't buy a second one to open. I wish I just opened the first one, but I love the packaging on it, not to open that one. As you can tell, his wrist isn't movable, elbow doesn't bend. Knees doesn't bend. His feet doesn't even move. Just his shoulders and the top of his legs. And he's impossible to pose. He has no posing ability at all. And his arms come out and you get the forearms Grievous, but the lightsabers don't stay in the arms. This is the worst figure I've ever bought. I say a lot. I've bought a lot of stupid figures in my life. I have a 12-inch Marcus Phoenix doll. Dalton's from an action figure, but still, he's right here. This thing. I bought this. I love Gears of War that much. I bought this. It doesn't move or anything, but it is 20 times better than this. Not because it's 20 times bigger. It's just 20 times better than this. This is a crappy figure. I don't know what Hasbro was thinking. I'm hoping that they will release a super articulated version of this and maybe a layer Grievous pack, because then I get Commander Phil, a Niner, and a super articulated Festo maybe. But this figure is just horrible, horrible, horrible. Please do not buy this figure. Don't support Hasbro in this figure. Like, the mail-in figures, don't send them the General Grievous one. That means that you bought this figure, that's going to mean they're just going to release another one. And nobody really wants that. Unless it's super articulated. Now, they probably will release a super articulated one. Like, they're doing it right now, luckily, with the Count Dooku and Obi-Wan with their speeders or whatever. And the cloth skirts. So hopefully those will get really better. I mean, I pray to God, Hasbro, because I love General Grievous. He's one of my favorite characters from the prequels and the expanded universe. And he gets treated like shit, action figure-wise. We have, like, 3 action figures that are cool. That's just shit. And then the Clone Wars makes him like a pussy. I mean, really, they need to start bumping up Grievous and give him some victories. Because it makes it seem like the Republic always freaking wins. And that's it for that figure. Just don't buy this figure unless you want one to have as a carded figure. Other than that, he has nothing. He can't even pose. I mean, look, you want to give him this little gun, like to fire a gun? Look at this. He just shoots a gun like that. Because he can't even hold the front of the gun. I know he's a freaking droid, but come on. It doesn't even look intimidating right there just walking. Waste of money. Big waste of money. I can't end a video on a mad, sad rant. Instead, I would show off one of my figures. This figure I'm a little nervous to show off because he's not that great. At least I don't think he is, because I am the biggest critic of myself. Bomb Squad Trooper from Blue Shadow Virus. There we go. It's the best I could have done. This figure was a pain in the ass to do. But check back later in the week. I'll probably run into next week. I have 3 or 4 more clones I need to show off. So I have another custom clone update. I'm working on right now. I'm working on a Mace Windu clone commander purple, like the figures that were released for Revenge of the Sith. And I put this guy down. But stay tuned for that. And then also I've had some really nice finds lately at Walmart. So expect a video on those here in the near future. Until then, may the Force be with you, and always have a nice day.